DC, and it's a long flight. It's about like flying from New York to London. Anybody done that? Right, long flight, the last hour, pretty boring. You just want to get on the ground to get on with your time. We were going to a convention in Washington, and we're flying, and we've had a couple of drinks, and I've had a few more than a couple, and we're just sitting there, and I'm watching a movie, and all of a sudden, the captain comes on. Howdy, folks. If they say howdy, folks, you know you're fucked. Howdy, folks, this is the captain speaking. Oh, we're just getting a little bit of a warning signal from one of our components on the plane. And Kelsey looks at me, she goes, I went, it's fine, we'll be fine. Yes, we're getting a little warning from one of our components. We're having a slight problem with our flaps. Kelsey looked at me and I went, not an appropriate time for me to do a joke. We're having a slight problem with our flaps, and we're gonna work out and see what happens. And dude, I said, work out and see what happens? Like, what do you mean, what happens? Like the plane's gonna stay airborne or what? He says, it's not gonna affect the way the plane flies, thank God. However, it might affect us when we land. And then he paused. And Kelsey went, what does he mean? I went, well, I don't know. Do I look like a pilot? She said, you're Captain Jack, you should know. So I was like, okay, the pilot, then he went, which means probably we're gonna have to divert from Washington Reagan Airport because the runway's too short and we need to go to Dulles, Washington Dulles, where the runways are about 3 times as long so that the plane can stop by itself. The drink, I was like, So he said, I'll get back to you with more information. Now, I figured if there was a real problem, we were flying over Chicago, we would have landed in Chicago, right? Yeah. If there was a problem. You would think. But no. So we're on the plane, and immediately, I fly a lot, Kelsey flies a lot, I'm getting butterflies in my stomach. I'm starting to fart. I am so nervous, and she's looking at me going, it's gonna be okay, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be fine, we're gonna be fine. She said, really, is it gonna be okay? I said, we will be fine. Planes can land without flaps. I said, women can't perform, but men can. You're shaking your head like that because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? So, we waited a few minutes, and she's looking up on the internet, on the plane, that's saying whether, you know, flap problems on aircrafts, what can happen. Meanwhile, she's also texting my husband, Scott, who is a pilot, and he's saying, trying to wind us up, oh, it's awful. Tell John it's terrible. It's gonna be a problem. So anyway, all of a sudden, we hear another ding, you know, the phone when it dings, and the flight attendants who usually walk like this to get to the phone, all you could hear was this. She's running, right? She's going down to the phone. She grabs the phone, she picks it up, and I'm up front, and I can see her, and she looks and she goes, turns her back to us, and she goes, yes. Yes. I've seen the whole thing. I'm like, girl, you're not that good of an actress. I've seen you wet your pants right now, and you're turning to pretend you're okay. So she starts walking through the cabin, and she's grabbing things and putting them in a bag. And I'm like, what are you grabbing stuff for? And she said, in case we catch on fire. I need anything flammable. Do you have anything flammable? I said, yes, the sweatshirt I'm wearing is made out of plastic fucking bottle. It's gonna melt on me. She said, well, you better give it to me. I looked at her and I said, does this mean we're not gonna get any more drinks? She said, is that really appropriate, sir? I said, yes, if your flaps aren't working, I want another drink.